A warm welcome to all of you on the other side of the screen. I am the Overly Positive Fanboy, and this is Overly Positive Reviews. So, April has now coming on, and in that month I wound up watching some pretty compelling movies and some fun British comedies, along with some certain other things wrapping up in the month. So, let's get into it, shall we? Yeah, I know, I was really late to this one, and honestly, it was well worth the wait. Gorgeous animation, very compelling, and kind of abstract, ethereal storytelling. And I have heard this is very personal to Hayao Miyazaki's life, so I guess I better learn more about him. But yeah, I saw this in cinema in its dubbed form, so I can't really comment on how the Japanese actors did it, but here, yeah, we had a very strong dub cast, and special shout out to Robert Pattinson for being completely unrecognizable. And yeah, this is definitely a film that's gonna have me thinking and definitely deserves a rewatch. So yeah, Boy and Heron. I definitely see why it won the Oscar, and it's very deserved. Star Wars The Bad Batch is back for its third and final season, and I think it's safe to say that they ended on a high note, with possibly their best season yet. Thankfully, this is the first season I've been able to watch where I wasn't feeling constantly sad over the fate of the clones. The Bad Batch actually feel like important characters, alleviating one of the main issues I have with season 2. And we get some really compelling character drama, including from Crosshair as usual, but from all the batch across the board. We finally get some answers as to some long running mysteries, and overall things end up building off to a very hectic climax, which overall is sure to leave Star Wars fans satisfied. Oh yeah, and somehow Asajj returned. Star Wars The Bad Batch Season 3, well animated, awesome action from the galaxy far, far away, which is sure to leave fans satisfied. Man, I have got to stop letting reviews and trailers dictate my opinions towards these movies. All I wanted from Godzilla and Kong, The New Empire, was dumb fun, and I got dumb fun. And it was a blast sitting through it. Not only do we get the usual MonsterVerse spectacle of gorgeous special effects and bombastic battles, but this time we even get extended sequences of Kong just doing stuff with no dialogue and pure monkey body language. And these scenes are probably one of the highlights of the film, and really prove my point that MonsterVerse Kong just has so much personality he could probably carry a film by himself. Godzilla is kind of sidelined in terms of narrative importance, but this is Kong's story, I'm fine with that. And yeah, also, the Scar King proves to be a pretty intimidating threat despite just being another monkey. And also, he enslaved an ice dragon. A gorgeous ice dragon. Baby Kong is cute too. Yeah, Godzilla Kong the New Empire. Don't be put off by the marketing and whatever negative reviews you may or may not have heard. Because honestly, it's a pretty fun time if you just go in with reasonable expectations. Oh, I was looking forward to this one. Dev Patel writing, directing, and starring in an action movie. Here you set in India. A revenge tale of a man trying to avenge the death of his mother and the loss of his childhood village. Drawing inspiration from Indian mythology I knew nothing about. And the end result? It kicked ass! Seriously, Monkey Man is a very strong action movie, and one I'm definitely going to consider among the best movies I've seen this year, with action that makes John Wick look PG-13, and just a very strong, compelling story overall. Even though we never learn our main character's name, yeah, it's one of those movies. And while we did get really amazing action, the one thing I wasn't expecting was very interesting social commentary. So, yeah, this is a movie about gentrification, land displacement, religious cults, and trans people. So, yeah, Monkey Man, definitely worth the watch.
Oh, you want Civil War? Is that what you want? Yeah, dude, Civil War, fuck you. Oh, fuck you, get out of my house!
Out of all the movies that released this month, Civil War is probably the one that's going to be in people's heads the most, and it's definitely going to be subject to a lot of discourse considering its subject matter. However, surprisingly enough, despite the movie being about America having a second civil war, the movie's not really about America's second civil war. It's really more of the backdrop for a story about war journalists and the kind of costs that kind of career can have on a person. And yeah, it's a very interesting subject matter. However, the lack of focus on the war itself and how it came about, what people are fighting over, does have the side effect of making it hard to care about the outcome of the war, which then again may be the entire point given the message and themes. But still, even with that hurdle, it's still very easy to care about our main quartet as they go on their journey across the country, and the action scenes we do get are very thrilling and engaging and disturbing, with the final stand in Washington being the highlight of the movie. Well, that and Jesse Plemons' like 5-second cameo where he just shows up on set and completely steals the show and makes the audience crap their pants. Yeah, Civil War, good movie, definitely one we're going to be talking about for a long while to come. Alex Rider returns for the third and final series, adapting the fifth book in the series, Scorpio. And while some things have changed, including the country the story takes place in and the minutiae of the evil plan, overall, the core structure of the story is still very faithfully well done. The cast are giving their all, as always. And overall, this series just provides a very intense, satisfying conclusion to the Alex Rider story. Along with one big change that will have longtime fans of the books very tantalized by the prospects it offers. So yeah, Alex Rider Season 3, definitely a worthy conclusion to this series. Out of all of LEGO's upcoming TV projects, this is the one I was most looking forward to, and so far I have not been disappointed. While we're still no closer to getting any answers to the ongoing mystery of the show, the story we've been given for this first half of the season has been very engrossing and entertaining in its own right, offering more drama and for all the characters involved, with an interesting new villain faction, the furthering of breadcrumbs pertaining to the furthering of Lord Raz's schemes, and oh yeah, we even have a grumpy mentor who's a dragon with a hat and a mustache. What's not to love about that? Yeah, part 1 was good, and it's looking like part 2 is going to be a tournament arc, so I'm definitely going to be looking forward to that whenever it comes. Mandy is back for 6 more beautifully balmy episodes, whether she's an air stewardess, a tree guardian, a hitman, a biscuit tester. Mandy continues to delight in very weird situations. Definitely a good watch, and I really hope we get more. Hey, look what finally showed up in the UK! The new season of Superman and Lois. And it was fantastic! We have a very strong, more personal emphasis on human drama, with very compelling, well-written villains, and the whole cancer storyline with Lois Lane was just, really great television. However, I kind of feel that Sarah, and to a lesser extent Jordan, were done dirty this season. And did they really have to end it there? Well, that was what I watched in April 2024, and this has been Overly Positive Reviews. Join me next month But you'll see what I watched in May. Because, let me tell you, this month is looking packed so far.